It's your girl Holly D with T. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about the virus, the coronavirus. I don't know what it is with us always giving it something like a slang name, but whatever. That's just what we do. We find light in any situation. That's just how we are. First, that's not to say that we are not educated, that we don't know what's going on, that we're not keeping up. However, and this is just based on me, my raising, my upbringing, all that. Everybody need to pray. Prayer is not, see, people always think that prayer is, oh, I'm praying and then this is going to happen. Sometimes it's for your own sound mind. Sometimes it's for, your own self-comfort, self-soothing. You need that. Put it out there in the universe, that we're all covered and protected, and that your children are covered and protected, that your loved ones are covered and protected, that your spouse is covered and protected, and let that, it in there. Don't get too caught up on everything like all of this going in the store and buying in bulk food. Unless you got about 3 deep freezers, all that food that you're taking from another family, it's not gonna last you that damn long. It just doesn't make sense. I used to be around somebody who all the time would say, make it make sense. Y'all not making it make no sense. It ain't that much using the bathroom you could do, okay? Even with this whole 2-week at home thing, unless you got an ass of kids, like a bus load of kids, you don't need to be going and Sam and buying the bulk of the bulk. Don't get me wrong, I buy bulk too. I have 3 kids. One is still in diapers. However, I do that to last me out the month. So being that I already had it in my household, I didn't just run to Sam's to try to get more of that. That's not what I needed. However, the things that I would have needed, they was already out of because everybody is going batshit crazy. And it's no need for that because it just doesn't make sense. These the stores, they still have a surplus that they just haven't brought out yet. That's just common sense. And with y'all taking it, eating up, you're going to buy all the stuff that's going to go bad. Your freezer not even big enough, to freeze it all. It just doesn't make sense. So I guess my biggest thing first is stop being so damn selfish. Leave enough for somebody else. Even if it's just one thing of everything. If you're buying 3, that's probably too much. Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. And it shows character flaw. Not really that people care now in society any damn way. But it shows a lot of character flaw. And you never know who's watching. Let me tell you something. Blessings don't come to those who try to bless themselves. And that's the best way to put it. I know most people don't care about that now. Now, I remember when, it was like not last week, but a couple weeks before that, the Lysol thing was a big thing. This has only really been a big thing to people who don't watch the news for like 2 weeks or who are not up on the up and up. Side note, shout out to all of my people in healthcare. My sisters are birth nurses. My mom is in healthcare as well. And it's just a different level of emotion and concern. They're your loved ones, so you have a different type of emotion for them, and you have a different type of care for them, and you don't want to see anything happen to them anyway. God forbid any of them were to come in contact with this, and then I have small children, so I really, it's just a different sense of urgency and what's going on, and a different type of concern than just being concerned. That was a little side note. Shout out to everybody in healthcare. I love you. I appreciate you. And I respect what you're doing because me, I couldn't do it on a good day. Like, if it was just still the regular stuff going around. Definitely not this. Definitely not this shit. So I applaud you. Thank you. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Take the proper precautions. I know that there's not enough supplies out there for you guys to, be protected, really. And even though we might have a surprise now, what they're saying on the news is that we're going to run out. So the first thing I did to keep calm from all of this is pray. And that's why I said prayer can be very essential. It gives me sound mind. Just try it. like I was saying before I hit my side note, Lysol and the Lysol wipes was like, it was scarce. It was very scarce. I went to buy low, and the girl was like, they didn't have any. If you go in the store and they tell you that they don't have any, look anyway. Even if you look and it's not in the place that it's supposed to be, look around the store. And the reason why I say this is because people put stuff back all the time. And they don't know. The girl didn't think they had any more disinfectant, but they did. So I got some. This is before the kids were, let out of school, where they're not going to school for the 2 weeks or whatever. I got wipes and I got spray, and I got it for my kids, and then I got the good stuff for the kids. I got generic stuff for me, my room, and it all works the same. When you buy anything, look on the back of it to see what it has in it. I just know Lysol, the brand Lysol, it's the ish. So we always keep that in the house anyway. However, I had got 2 more sprays and I got 2 big bottles of the disinfectant wipes. Being that I have a daughter, she just turned 1. Her immune system is not that built up yet. So therefore, to protect her from all this chaos, if we go out, these are 2 just things that I do in my household. If we go out, the first thing we do when we hit the door, everybody, including the baby, take off all the clothes. You can have on like an undergarment under it. Ladies, you can have on like some leggings under it. You can get your boys, your girls to wear long johns. You know what I'm saying? But strip down the clothes that you had on and automatically put them in the washing machine. They have Lysol disinfectant that you can like wash clothes and stuff with. Put a cap of that in there, wash your clothes. Now, you don't have to do that like every time, but do it once the clothes hit a load, which ours haven't, I think I might have just washed the clothes, and that's because I'm not taking them out like that because my daughter is smaller. Vitamins, I don't care what nobody say. They should have been taking vitamins before this. However, now I hope that this teaches everybody to have your kids on vitamins. When kids go to school, it's not just about what you're doing at home. They're around other kids, and you don't know what the parents doing at home. You don't know who else that child might have to be around for that parent to make a living. You don't know. So kids always need to have vitamins in their system to give them the proper supplements that they need in order to be healthy. I'm really big on vitamins with them. That's just what we do. So it doesn't change now. When we go out, I wipe down everything, wipe down the door handles to my car, even though it's my car, wipe down the door handles to get out and get in, wipe their hands off. First thing we do when we get back in the house, we strip down everything. I don't let them touch when we go out. That's like, you get your, you'll get it. Come back in, first thing you do is wash your hands. My daughter, if I take a toy, only toy, that toy coming back, that toy is getting clean with disinfectant. Even when I have people over here, which I really haven't, I might have 1 or 2 visitors, they have kids. I love the kids, all 4 of the kids, power to the kids, we love kids over here. However, I love my kids too. So anything that anybody else's child touch, I'm disinfecting it because like I said again, I don't know who their child might have been in contact with. Don't just leave your kids with nobody because everything is shutting down. When kids go through a traumatic situation, it's hard for them to get over. And even in this situation, and yes, it's easier said than done, but I promise you, the level of detriment to them is not worth the money. It might be for right now in survival mode, but it's not. No job, and I'm going to do further research on this, and this is just more my opinion. Leah, say hey. Say hey, Leah. No job should be able to fire you right now, and if they do, I'm pretty sure that you can fight it with unemployment. It's like, listen, everything I do, I read up on. So that would be my advice to anybody who is in that, who is going through that right now where they're like, I don't know if am I gonna lose my job? I don't think a job can do that. I don't care if you had just started 2 weeks before that. This is a state of emergency. This is something that is an unforeseen circumstance that we as citizens, I'm not even gonna say the government, but we as citizens didn't know. So guys, be very, very mindful just to do research, keep faith, and not only those 2 things, but take the proper precautions that you need with kids in school, like my 7-year-olds. For anybody who knows me, they know I have twins. A schedule is very, very, very important. Try to have these kids on a schedule, because if you don't, they're going to be wrecking your house. I don't know how other people are with their kids, but I don't like my kids all over my house, touching all my stuff. You know, like, that's not what I work hard for. You know, I like my stuff to look nice. And on top of that, you have a room, you know, I pay rent, utilize it. So my biggest thing is keep them on a schedule. That's good not only for you to keep sane, but for them as well. Their school hasn't finished their packets yet. I'm about to go right now, try to pick up the packets, but the packets have to be picked up. Do not let these kids' education go lacking. I know y'all probably like, she got so much to say and tell us, but I'm telling you, like, you don't want your child to fall behind. They're probably already going to have makeup days. You don't want them falling behind, and it's nobody's job but ours, guys, to keep them on track. Okay, we had them. I understand we send them to school, and all of the routines is getting thrown out of whack by this. I understand, but that is life. You take that shit by the reins, you pull it back in, and you do what you got to do. You can't depend on anybody else to do that. You know, I said I was going to get a school till Wednesday, and if they didn't come up with some type of academic plan for them, I was going to come up with it my damn self. Now, some parents are already on it. Bravo to y'all. I'm not that quick yet with it, you know. The new baby threw me off. However, for the ones that still don't know what's going on, like, well, I can't get there or whatever, even if it's online and you can't print it off, let them write that shit down number by number and do it, because we had them. They're our responsibility, and that's just it. I love every last one of you. I think I'm at like 77 likes right now on Facebook. That's not big to y'all. It's very big to me, because I've been very, very slack with this. Another side note, sorry you guys, I will be posting more. Do you want to get on here? But I just wanted to tell you guys my thoughts on it. I wanted to just shed some light on my view and things that I've been doing that's been helping us. My mom is in the healthcare profession. She still tries to come and check on my kids and, you know, be supportive, be here. We're pretty much closing it. The first thing she do when she hit the door, she has on scrubs, take them off, put them in a bag. You know, that's just what we're doing. Second thing she do is go wash and put on something that I've already had here for her. We just are taking all proper precautions. It's needed. This your girl Holly D with the T. I hope that I've helped you. If it's a question that you guys have and you don't know, ask me. Send me an email, message me on my Facebook page, Holly D with the T. Look me up on YouTube, Holly Danielle, and I will literally go research it myself, make sure that it's a credible reference, resource, and I will get back to you and let you know. I love each and every one of you. Make sure you be safe. Make sure you take the proper precautions, not just for yourself and your kids. And I'll see you after this whole little quarantine / curfew / I don't know what they're trying to do. They should have been had something implemented way before it got out of, you know, whack like this. But I'll see you after that. I love you guys. It's your girl Holly D with the T. Bye. Hi guys, it's your girl Holly D with the T. So first I want to say this video was taken 2 weeks ago. Since then, the CDC has let out more information as well as the news. I just wanted to go over some quick do's and don'ts. Do wash your hands daily. Do dispose of gloves after each use. Do take off shoes at the door. Do take vitamins to keep your immune system healthy. Do wipe anything once back in the home that you took outside, meaning disinfectant wipe, or dilute some bleach water and wipe it down like that. Do wash produce good before cooking and consuming it. Don't wear gloves all day. Don't cough without covering your face. Don't do things that will compromise your immune system, meaning excessive drinking or excessive smoking. Guys, these are like really, really big things that can help us. And the biggest thing of all is the social distancing. We do need to try to stay in our own bubble, per se. So, because you kind of already know who you come in contact with. You know the things that you do and don't do. So, it's best just to social distance for now. Everybody stay blessed, stay safe, and I hope I've been of service to you. Thank you for tuning in. It's your girl, Holly D with the T. We out.